Yeah, everyone, welcome on into art for today. Woo! Today, we're gonna plan out a lot, but because I'm trying to do things a bit harder than I have been doing them to actually really begin to improve more, I'm being very lazy with it, which isn't wrong. It's been nice doing it this way. Very good to warm up, especially trying to practice doing stuff on stream where I'm drawing and talking and thinking all at the same time. If I try to jump in, feet first into doing that, very difficult to form thoughts. So of course, as we usually do, this one's extra compared to my little study guide, but a nice little warm up just to get my hand and arm, everything all set up and good to go is the pen practice, the 10 exercises. There's 9 here. Whoops. We'll be doing the gesture drawing, half an hour for 2-minute poses, or 2-minute poses for half an hour. The perspective one, I'm using a different size page here. I'm doing 1,000 by 1,000 instead of a 4K 16 by 9. Because I'm going to try and do more shape sculpting. So instead of the cubes that I've been doing, or stuff just based off completely off the grid, we'll be doing this kind of thing here. Again, this is the weekly guide, or not again, this is the weekly guide that comes with the art school. I don't know if I can really be showing this off. However, I'm not giving you guys anything else other than something that's actually in a YouTube video of his, so this isn't anything I technically paid for. But instead of, just basic cubes, was good. I made a thing completely using the grid and went a little bit off it at the end for that extra challenge. We're going to try to just do smaller things like this. We'll carve out off of squares or of cubes, carve a little bit more. We'll make some spheres and cube those all in perspective. We'll try and get a little bit harder as we carve in more. If anyone does 3D modeling, we're doing the, some of these are bevels or extrusions, cuts, loop cuts, that kind of stuff. But we're doing it in a 2D form. So that's why I'm doing the 1,000 by 1,000 square, just so I can have the perspective line and do a whole bunch of different layers. It's not one big thing. Depending on time, just because this may take me a while, go slow, do a whole lot. A figure drawing, I'll be using a reference pose on a different monitor. It is from TrueRef. The YouTube description will have that. I don't have a Twitch command for it, though I should get it. I never show these off because they are live models. I don't want to get bonked by Twitch or YouTube, so I don't show them, but still a resource. And then I need to do 5 of these this week. I have not done any of them, so we may do 3 character studies, or may start them. These are kind of like the Amuro Ray drawing we did the other week, if not last week. I don't remember at this point. But I may do these off stream. I just have these up because this is what I need to do for today. I may do these off stream because I'm not going to do it the same way. I'm going to struggle a bit more and it's going to be a bit uglier. And I don't want to show that off. Me make myself look bad? No, thank you. I want to look impressive. That's why I draw grid lines and squares for 5 hours every stream. Because it looks cool. And another thing I need to try and do is a smaller brush. Because usually I'm using a thicker brush. But I need to start using a actual line art kind of thickness brush. And we'll choose a fun color. Just to kind of mix it up. I feel like I'm always using either blues or pinks. So we're meeting in the middle using purple. And instead of the kind of layered that I usually do, I'm going to get more artsy with it. That was not artsy. Actually, no. Scratch that. I'm just going to do the way I usually do it because I need to warm up the motions. Though doing it where it kind of looks nice, good. Like, do it either way that works best for you. That's why I'm doing it this way. It's just so I can warm up my hand. As I am offline working on getting my sleep schedule fixed, so hopefully I'll reach a point where in the mornings I'm doing art before stream. So this kind of stuff I won't have to show off anymore. I'll be warmed up and have done it. And I can start stream by being like, look at this. Or, you know, do something like, okay, here's what we're working on. I've already pre-done it. However, for some reason, we are quick enough and do get to nothing else but character studies. We will do character studies on stream. And chat, you guys are going to have to help me find a character to study. I have some reference sheets from a couple of VTubers, which is neat. You know, it's good art. Nice professional, however, a lot of details. I did not realize until I really looked at it. Also, they're pulled from Discord, and web piece sucks ass. It's a good web-based, or, you know, file for web sharing. It's small. Yeah, it's fucking 2 pixels. Genshin characters don't study Genshin. Oh, God. There's a few that are, like, kind of minimal. Which, like, it's not bad, but there's a lot of them that are just... I don't even want to think about having to model that in 3D. Why is the game 30 gigabytes? What accessories those characters have? Yeah. Too detailed, have bits that make no sense. Yep. That's why I was doing early 80s anime. It's all hand-drawn, so there's no perfect shapes. And then it's not too detailed because they had to paint all that by hand. Genshin cosplayers are crying. I feel so bad for them. It's like, I'm gonna do this character. I need how many pounds of accessories? Like, the characters, you know, they look good. They're very okay looking characters. However, a lot of problems. Yeah, that wouldn't come out as well as I was hoping, but that still looks cool. Or, finding characters that are, done on cell would be a good option. Probably up to the GameCube era, if I'm looking at games. Not in-game, but more of a, you know, Pokemon cards or official art, concept art, stuff like that. Oh, lazy bean fishing. We got a lot of fishermen. We got a lot of fisher people. Get something good. I gotta look at, because the Halloween ones are out, and some of these are like real cute. Strange vase. Gonna put some flowers in that vase. Also, welcome on in, Lazy Bean. Hope you're having fun fishing. Need to get character size too? Yeah. I need to draw humans more. But I get lost because I haven't studied the anatomy, so I can only like kind of guess how things go together. And when I start, you know, having to guess more, I get more confused, and if I get confused, I get upset. Just because I don't like being confused and lost. Gotta do some dishes. Hey, have fun doing dishes. Hopefully those, are easy on you. That's how I was just like, oh, I kept asking a friend for help. If you can believe it, I made this looking at Goose reference images. And I did not know how to use reference images, so I was lost the entire time. I don't know I don't know how people do it. I know it's just a lot of study until it kind of becomes natural, but it's like, just draw a circle for the head. My circles look like shit. And so I think doing the more extreme practice is gonna cause the good brain hurt. Gonna have that brain blast. References don't do much, you know how to use them? Exactly. I think I drew over it a few times, like, okay, I see shapes. Open the new document, like, what's a square? Oh, it's good. You got an uni. Sea urchin, that's cute. What'd you get before that? Salmon? Oh, salmon and a mackerel. Getting some good fishes. I think my favorite one so far has been the goldfish from the Halloween set. Just because that's so cute. I like cute shit. Squares 3 sides, yes. Yes, and 8 lines somehow. They're all subdivided. Oreo Chromis. There better be like a cookie one for the Halloween. The Oreo Chromis. I love hearing the fishing thing. This is kind of quiet compared to the music, so every now and then just... Yeah, 8, 5, 6, 7. Gambling? We should get some gambas. Keys! Go ahead and start, open every door or car you can find. Those will... Whatever those go to, it is now legally yours. Congrats. Hope it's something cool. Soda can. Oh, it's crushed. That's more of a soda cannot. But I should get a cheesy sitcom laugh track and just put it on my stream deck. So every now and again, if I say something stupid, I can just put a laugh track. So you know it's funny. Because every joke needs to, you need to be told if it's funny or not. Nimbochromis. Oh, you get some rare fish. Good lord. Douglasties. Careful you don't get the Loch Ness Monster. Black spotted grunt. I saw so in this, you can add your own. Did not read that as cool. Ooh. Rough, depending on how you read that. But anyways, with this, you can add your own fish. Or things to catch. Someone added, I don't remember whose stream it was. They had added gonorrhea as a thing you can catch. So it was every now and again in chat, just like, so-and-so caught gonorrhea. I'm like, ugh. That's rough. Was it the first time that Streamlabs thing has been able to trigger? Oh, you got auto-modded? Oh. I'll allow that. I'm not gonna add the permitted terms, though. Yeah, so I was gonna read it as, but I didn't want to say it out loud. I know YouTube doesn't like that word, but they can't see it because my dumbass put white text on a white background. My inability to plan has saved me once again. Look at all my circles. Oh, that was a good one. Look at adding fishing in your streams. It's oh, what's it called? It's on Steam. It's lurk bait. I think it's like $4.99 or something like that USD. It's a few bucks, but it's been the best money I've spent on Steam in a while. I don't spend money on Steam. Oh, red-eye fish. What's also fun is that you don't have to be live for it to be on. It just needs to be active. So that's how I test things sometimes. I'll just turn it on and fish for a little bit. But do note it when you install it, if you go to the Steam directory itself, in its installation, there's a no Steam exe version. So that way you can still use Steam applications and not the phishing. I didn't want to stream today because Silksong came out. But if you go to anything that's not Silksong, you're higher up because everyone's watching Silksong. Fair. Or you can be lost in the sea of people and play Silksong. Just be in the Silksong category. I actually forgot that it came out. I've heard nothing on it. You played HK Hollow Knight? I haven't either. It looks fun. I've only seen maybe a few stills of it. I know nothing of the games. I don't know the genre. I don't know the kind of like I don't know if like it's a roguelike, the map's randomized, is it like Shovel Knight type game? No clue. The main character's cute, I'll say that. Cute little guy. Or cute little friend. All I know is big companies delay their release dates to not compete with it, and Steam crashed. Nah. Crazy how a small team game had the major companies hold back on release dates. And it's only like 10 USD. People were saying it's gonna be like 100. Or like 60 or something like that. Like a lot. Like, no. Hopefully it was worth the wait. If people waited that long for it and it's disappointing, I feel bad. I hope people are enjoying their game. So cheap. Games could be cheaper. And a lot smaller. There's no reason for them to be that expensive. Besides, greed. Like, think about it. Can you imagine if GTA 6 released at, like, $40? Hell, $30? They'd still make their money back and then some. Continuously, many times over. But they won't do it. It'll be 80. Indie games, love indie games. Concerned ape. Yeah. And they're still making a Haunted Chocolatier as well. I think they're mostly focusing on Chocolatier, but Stardew Valley is supposed to have another major update too. And he's still not even making it as like Stardew Valley 2 and charging again for it. That's goated behavior. It just shows you don't need to make your games majorly expensive. Just need to make them good. Make it accessible. You should make my dad play 300 hours of Stardew. Oh, so it's only up to year 2? Maybe halfway down the community center? Like maybe level 2 pickaxe, and that's about it. That's when we can turn up, because it's a pressure dexterity. Right, year 6? Holy shit. I usually go until Grandpa gives me my stars. When I'm good, I start a new playthrough. I usually grind out that far. That's really impressive. I do have Stardew. I should on Steam. I could probably plan for that one of these days. I think that has to be at a time where I'm going to focus more on games on stream. Start making all the recipes to get perfection. Oh yeah, just like the every achievement run in one go, or as much as you can get. And that could be smoother. Yep, yep. It definitely has the content for it, and it doesn't really get stale. You married to get bombs for free? To be fair, that's a pretty good reward. Or kind of a good payoff for getting married. Some bombs. I'm just gonna zoom in on this one. Because it's so tiny. When did I usually marry in Stardew? It's been actually quite a while since I last played Stardew. But to me, it's like Minecraft. It's the kind of game where it's like, if I'm going to sit down and play it, that is going to be my thing for the next 2 weeks, day and night. I will have known nothing else about the outside world besides what I've been staring at. It is a sleep schedule destroyer. Because you reach a point, you're like, oh, just one more day. Just one more day. Just one more day. Like, I can't. Because maybe that one more day is like the start of the next season. You're like, well, fuck, I can't leave it here. I'll forget what I'm planning out with my crops. I lost my perception of time. Oh yeah. That's a big resonator. Like, let's play for a little bit. You look out your window. Is that the sun? Yep. That it is. I'm having that issue now. I'm staying up to like 4 or 5 just doing shit. I just don't notice I'm not tired. Or like Peglin. Just one more round. Just one more round. Just one more round. There's just something about games that are just too good. Sun's out. Let's play for a bit. Or the sun's going down. It's my nighttime. It's my time to relax. You know, end off the day. Is it a new day? Yep. It's a new day. It is. It's actually 2 new days. You didn't even notice that. Like, the whole other day just went by. Steam needs a thing that you can set for games that it kind of has like a timer on screen, or it lets you know it's like, hey, it's been so many hours. You sure you want to keep going? Get to eat and drink, which is bad. Yeah. Ooh. Just when you forget to listen to every other signal of your body, when you look away for a second, you realize how long it's been. Your eyes start to burn. You're dehydrated. You're starving, and you need to pee. And like the worst exhaustion hits you, like every debuff at once. Like, oh. Like if I was a sim, all of my things are just from green to red in a matter of seconds. I just need to prove to people I'm capable of living by myself in a healthy manner. I've tried that, and I could not. I cannot. There's just things that are just way too addicting. That's exactly how it is. It's the Uma Musume thing, like mood down or like terrible. It's like, yep. That's that feeling. My line. Just living by myself for 6 months. Video games are indeed bad. Yeah. Again, we need an app that's just like a timer. You set for an amount of time, and at that point, it automatically saves and quits your game. It's like, okay, thank you, game, for helping. Then on Facebook. I was thinking about it for the apps on my phone. So I'm not doom scrolling. And I started telling myself, but I'm logged into my professional, my VTuber accounts. I'm technically working. Nah, I just need to get rid of them. I kind of had an app like that on my desktop. It was some sort of time tracker. But then I got rid of it because it was annoying because every 5 minutes it pop up like, oh, what are you doing? You doing something? Let's log your time. I'm like, shh, I'm doing nothing. Shut up. Stop reminding me I'm not doing anything. Shark on your phone after 30 minutes kicks you out. Ooh. Oh, more fishing. Welcome back, Lazy Bean. Love shortcuts though. I can see what it is on the iPhone. I think there's just a 4-eye butterfly fish. Yeah, 4 eyes. Finish the dishes. Nice job. Dishes all nice and clean. Anyways, I think there's within like the iOS app or iOS settings, I could just set it to be a certain amount of time for each app, or it lets me know like you've been doing this too long. I need the reminders because I'll just be too focused on it and just not realize what's going on around me. Oh, someone fishing. He's fishing. Tuna. Hit the Apple alarms. It shuffles a playlist and turns your volume up. I didn't know they could do that. Mine's set to the same sound every time. I need to switch them up. Or it just goes to my Apple Watch and I turn it off in my sleep and I oversleep. Salmon! Making some sushi. This pond's gonna be fished out before the end of stream. I get woken up by music? Oh, I need to do that. But I've not figured out how to do it with Spotify. I don't know if I can. What'd you get? Golden red-eye rud. Ooh. Easier time waking up? Yeah. At least that way, it's, it's a different sound every time. Or at least, not always different, but still very randomized. Because I'm used to my sounds all the time. I'm used to all of them. I will sleep through them. Hermit crab, oh, that's cute. But if it's the music, and like, something good pops up. Because black and white description. Oh, that's neat. That's a good idea. There's definitely options to make all that much easier and better. I need to do that. I need to sleep better and be more, less scrolly. Ooh. Golden crown. That's cool. Congrats on the new crown. Charge come back at 7. Ooh. Epic, that's nice. Oh, there's a lot of gold. I guess a king has been decapitated near the park. He lost his crown. Red-eye fish. Legendary, what's legendary? I think this is only the second legendary item we got. We have not gotten many of the legendary items. I don't remember the first one. I think the first one was a chest. Treasure chest. And I also may have gotten that off stream. Streaked spine foot? It doesn't have a foot, it's a fish. On someone's stream I caught the drink? Ooh, I don't know what the drink one is. We just had a soda can and a coffee cup. We've had that before. That's the only 2 drinks we've had. There's a lot of things in this thing. I gotta quit looking at it. I'm getting distracted. A Barracuda. Trunks. There's definitely a whole bunch in there. And also, I have not added any custom content. We drop some neat fish. We can throw some stuff in there. Oh, I could put my boogie in there. You can catch me. We're worth 69 gold. Nice. Barracuda the hard song. Good song. Ooh, cod. Olive. Ridley turtle. You got a turtle. A big turtle. I'm gonna cast a line. See what we can get. Tortuga. This was gonna take me like all stream to get through because I'm just too busy fishing. We're gonna have a fishing stream where we just play this. Coy. Why are you being so coy? Oh, I got the bike. Rush fishing simulator stream. There's a few really good fishing games out there that should be kind of fun. Could do something funny with those. Coffee cup. Oh, there's still some left in there. Web fishing? I actually kind of wanted to do web fishing. I forgot about that game. Ever played a Souls game? I have not. I don't tend to go for the ones that are just, I don't want to say meant to aggravate you. That's not really Souls, but we could at some point. Have to figure out which ones I can get on the Xbox. Or see which one would be the best. I think starting with Elden Ring may be a little bit too much. Just because I've never done them. Lobster. Should get the blue lobster. Meme and put it in there. Wow, Streamlabs. Insert loud Scottish music? It's not Scottish music, that's Box to Cotta and Fugue. I need to change that that alert, it's gonna drive me insane. That's loud German music. I think it's the same as a Scotland meme. To be fair, it's also played on a pipe organ, which is almost the same idea as a as bagpipes. They're close. Timers. I'm just gonna shut that off. Jesus. How did you reel that in? That's 138,000 kilograms. I have 1069. Favorite the Elden Ring Night Ring when I hang them down. It's multiplayer. Looked into it first because that newer games weren't cheap. Yeah, I just don't know when I'm ever gonna get into a Souls game. I just don't have the funds for it. But if I do take a look, maybe we can get cheap when I get some more paychecks in. And a perch. I went in for so long. That was a lot of money. That more than doubled what you had. Understandably, yeah. It's just a problem with games right now. Game companies want more, and tariffs are kind of killing us. Here in NA. Or US. Not nearly as good as the whale. Hey. They're both the same amount of stars. Got some muscles from them whales. That's how you got the whale. You got all the muscle. The whale noise freaked me out because I didn't see you catch it. I just heard a whale noise. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm taking forever on this one. I need to hurry up. I'm getting distracted by the fish. We're having fun though. Rabbit fish? Where's its ears? Naming a fish is weird, but I guess they're not as bad as the birds. A lot of tits and birds. Oh, you got keys. You got someone else's house. Nice. Remember, if you find keys, whatever it unlocks is now legally yours. Don't ask a lawyer about that. You got the goldfish. That one's cute. I like that one a lot. Wait, really? Yeah, just, whatever it unlocks, it's yours. Car, house, building, whatever. Just, that's how it works, right? Oh, why is it crooked? Oh yeah, I could do adjusting electric fixed. Please don't. Got this one. Oh, we got a piranha. I'm a piranha. Need. Let's hop around. Blue discus. Let's mix. So I don't know. Okay, so I think I did this one yesterday, or maybe the day before, or it was off stream at least. I think I was like, okay, I need to do the color blending, which is the mixing. It's like, oh, so no, I'll do yellow on one side, and oh, what else could we do? Let's make a green. So I was like, I'll grab a blue. That's not green. I've been lied to. I have to use a tealer one. I may have done that on stream. I was like, oh, there'll be a nice green in the middle. I should know that color. That's not green. Okay, who's wrong? Is it my layers? Was it my school? Am I colorblind? Freaking out here, man. Can't do that to me. It does make green. Close paint is bad at mixing colors. I think it's just, yeah, in reality, those two extremes would make that mid-green a very dark green. Either it's something with the color blendings, or them just being that extreme just really confuses it. I think it's the math behind it. As where real life is using the actual wavelengths, but CSP is having to use numbers. I think that's where the issue comes in. It doesn't do the math right. But it was just really funny. So I'm like, oh, this would be a nice green. That's gray. Also love my crap monitor that I used to watch OBS in. It shows me because the colors are so inaccurate that it shows me the bands. Yay for bad technology. So I should try this back over a little bit. Ended with way too many cookies? You say it like that's a problem? Or a bad thing? Oh no, too many cookies. Whatever shall we do? Were they good though? I can't eat them all by myself. Freeze them. And then whenever you want them, take them out, reheat them. They'll be like fresh. That actually looks really good. I like that. That's a lot easier than I thought it was. I was real worried that this would be tough because it looks weird. They're great. I'll take some for your offering. They were just strawberry with the chocolate bits in them, right? Those sound fucking bomb. That's kind of an eyesore. What color? We'll go with the blue. We'll darken it a little bit. Oh, I got a mug. Ended up doing chocolate chips. Oh, so they're just like a vanilla cookie with strawberry in them. Ooh, oh, that still sounds so good. Only have like 5 left. Each cookie gets half. They must ration. Oh no. Ooh, perch. We're getting a lot of fish. Oh, I didn't even notice the traffic cone and the skateboard. You guys have been making a lot of tiring. I've been making a lot of fishing. 5 singular chocolate chips for my 20. Split them into fourths, and then you have enough. Every cookie gets a fourth of a chip. It's only fair that way. And another bike. Oh, we going on a bike ride. The chocolate chips are more of an accent than a main thing for the cookies. If you have the patience to cut the chips, you can have some. Nah, I'm good. You'll just stick to the knife at that point. Oh yeah, I wanted to do. This is gonna be the weirdest way of talking about it. I wanted to do like the. Oh, you got a rubber ducky. That's cute. The anime hair drills, but it's just a spiral ribbon. I wanted to figure out how to do that. And I looked at it online, like, oh, that makes sense. But now I just can't do it in my head. Just because it seems neat to do. Or, you know, it's a little bit more extreme than just the curves I always do. So we're gonna kind of follow. Oh, I got gummy sharks. Doing some good fishing today. Also, that rubber ducky is 420 kilogram. Dank. 2 kilogram sharks? Man. I kind of follow that. This is just a guideline a little bit. And it goes in a little bit. A little bit more than that. Back on this one. We'll use a darker color. So this one does a... Oh, can. Did I gotta charge it? Oh, that's alright. We're just doing art. And just chit-chatting. So you are all fine. Go get those headset recharged up. Then... So that does that. Those connect. You can either... It goes like straight down. Let's go get the next... Yeah, let's do these and then kind of connect them. It's just probably easier if I kind of prep it instead of just freeballing it. This is interesting. I think I just need to make them a little bit more curved. We can actually do that. These won't be kind of straight, they'll be curved. There's a thing that they do in this one is to kind of make it curl over. So it kind of goes... Like this type shape. However, I'm just doing it super basic at the moment just to get the flow of it in my mind. CB long neck. Got a beer? Did I erase that backwards? Yeah, I guess I did. I really got that backwards. Someone goes behind. This one goes forward. One goes behind. This one goes forward. Right. Yep. Like, why does this look weird? I screwed up my... Start going crazy. I just remess that up. My eyes are confusing me. This one goes over. And this one goes over. Yeah, I just got backwards at one point. I quit seeing it the right way. I think I had the idea right the first time, but I just was just backwards on it. That's kind of it. That's neat. That's a real fun thing to do. Shaping just needs a little bit of work on it, but this was a quick little rush job. And of course, kind of change the way it. Some of these will go over. So instead of just being perfectly like that, some will go up, some will be down. Anyways, that's a neat little thing I need to practice on. Fun. Fun, fun. Let's go into some more basic ribbons. So as we do this, when we start adding things for difficulty, those will be one of the things we do is these spiral ribbons. We'll make them look a little bit more better, and I'll see about finding some other ones, possibly changing direction on them, ways to add to them, or just ways to make them a little bit more complicated, more realistic, just ways to add detail. Or what else we could do is, instead of just like straight ribbons, we kind of make like a bow made of ribbon. Just redraw out how things should look. Take this time to practice doing that. The way the material sits. Or change it to doing not as ribbon, but as hair. Because this is kind of the same thing. To a point. Do we make them curve like this? Yeah, that's ribbons and kind of stuff like that. Flags could be good too. Oh yeah. Then from there, kind of going to different fabric folds. Thighs just short ribbons, or rectangular. Or rectangular ribbons. Or kind of in between ribbons that are actually twisted the way they should be. Probably will never really need that, but it's a nice little practice. Because all I'm doing is just crossing over lines once or twice. Very basic. Which again, basic. Nothing wrong with basic. If you're doing basic stuff and that's where your level is, that's fine. However, I'm getting past that and I need to work past that. Quit being stuck in it. It's good to experiment outside your bounds. If it's too much, then it's too much, and that's okay. Figure out why it's too much, begin to practice, and move on. Move up. Don't just stick in your comfort zone. I say as I'm just making the same ribbons every time. These are also good during shading too, so that way you can show underside, topside, what light is, how it bends, how it reflects. Just if you've been drawing the same kind of ribbons for the past 2 weeks, goose, maybe it's time to do something different. New doesn't have to be bad. New doesn't mean you've done anything wrong, just means you're time for something new. And the new's gonna be bad, but that's okay. I'm gonna call it good on the ribbons. Spheres. I think at some point we'll be coming back to this kind of pen practice, or I may make my own for as warm-ups, but it'll be more of a, instead of ribbons, basic things, we do more advanced. And instead of spheres drawn the as wire box, so I'll have to do lighting practice, shading. That's not for probably a little while. Yeah, make things a little bit harder. Keep hearing Midnight Driver lately. It's one of the more known city pop songs. I feel like majority of this playlist is like, if you were to look up the top city pop playlist on YouTube or something, it'd be like all of these songs. I want to find more obscure, but still good bangers. I want to find Tatsuro Yamashita? I think that's his last time. I can't remember. He did Honey, Love Talkin', Sparkle. He had some bangers. Spotify has none of them. They don't have any of his album, and I don't want to have to try and hunt down the MP3s. I never heard the song before like 3 weeks ago. I heard a bunch of different contexts. Yeah, I think it's could also be one of those things where it's like, once you notice it the first time, you start seeing it everywhere. Your brain just kind of ignored it, but once you knew what it was, now you notice it. How much JP music isn't available here? It's not. And that's a shame, because there's a lot of good stuff. However, to get the good stuff, you have to go up to Tokyo and go up to Tower Records. Which is a dream destination. And I don't want to have to like fake my location for Spotify. I don't want to do anything extra. Spotify, I just want you to have the music. Because I don't think Apple Music has it either. And that's my only two options. I'm not doing anything else. Favorite Rush Japanese, probably never see them live. You might actually be surprised, depending on, they may go to, depending on who they are, they may go to big cities in North America. I think Baby Metal was near me not too long ago. So Ichiko Alba, or Alba? I moved that O in my mind. I have like 12 hours away from the nearest big city. Yeah, it'd be worth it though. You can make a weekend out of it if things were fucking cheaper again. Oh, Bagel was near me. Too. Oh, Ghost was near me, and I wanted to go see them, but I could not afford a concert ticket. 6 hours for concert most, yeah. There's I cannot say anything about this, otherwise I will seriously dox myself. Or my location. There's a place near me that does concerts, and like, that's surprisingly big names for this area. Like, what the fuck? Tickets are expensive? Yeah. I mean, some of them are kind of steals if you can get the decent location. And they're not terrible, but it's still bad. And that sucks. Live music's cool. It's a shame that it's so overpriced. $12 from Toronto, New York. Also, that with 12 hours from Toronto, New York, that does not narrow it down. Canada's huge. Yeah, hotel gas ticket, especially those are big cities. Those are very expensive cities. I'm sure New York and Toronto get some really good artists coming by. Probably a bunch of cons too, but for the cost, pass. Not worth it, definitely not. Definitely not. Which sucks. Hopefully that gets better. I thought Ticketmaster was getting sued for doing shit, and I thought that was gonna help do it. But I guess not. Want to move closer to Toronto in the future, though? Ooh. I would like to be near a big city, but, again, it's just that cost. But also, I don't leave my house. So it's like, I'm living in a big city. I don't go anywhere and do anything. Not directly, but like, yeah, do it by train bus, yeah. For us here in the States, a short drive's okay. Because we don't have fucking public transport. That's why if like given the chance, I would probably live somewhere, if I could, like a smaller outside big city area of Japan. Just because the public transport, you can enjoy your small outskirt town. But if you wanted to go in city, you can find the public transport to get there fairly cheap. Transport here isn't great by any means. take the bus from some big cities to bigger ones. We don't even have that, really. Unless you're, like, in, like, Austin or Dallas, Texas. But to go from, like, an outskirts of Chicago or a LA thing to in LA, that's not happening. Or if you do find something, it's gonna be, like, 4 hours, but would take you, like, maybe 20 minutes driving yourself. Ooh, gummy worms. To go with your gummy shark. I can't drive. I have to. If I didn't know how to drive, I could not, like, go to the gas or, you know, grocery store or anything. I have no option. Oh, I didn't see what that one was. Green sea turtle. Ooh, a lot of turtles. They're so fucked. Yeah, sound like that's the way. Public transport is an overall positive thing if you can do it right. Like, North America would greatly benefit from high-speed rail. It could do it. It'd be an overall boost. It'd be so much nicer. But no. Ooh, a watch. My grandma to do the groceries with me, so I have a lift. Hey, that's the good thing about Costco, too. You get a lift and you can split groceries, make everything a little bit cheaper and easier. That's the way to do it. Oh, I'm gonna add this one. Oh, a little while. A little bit longer than usual, but that's okay. We'll kind of rush through. This last little bit here. I should probably zoom out. So zoomed in. Plan on making a high-speed train between Toronto and Quebec City. Ooh. If they, they could get that out to, Vancouver, Seattle. That would be incredible. Have some stations in between, too. Get from one side of Canada to the next in, maybe 5 hours. Or I think it'd be more, probably more 6, probably 7. But still, Trans-Canadian's, you know, even 10 hours. Sold. Winnipeg to Toronto is 2 to 3 days by train. Yeah, that's kind of, it's almost the same speed as car at that point. It's just, do you want to focus on driving or not? Oh, because I took a train, I don't remember from where to where. I think I just went to Chicago one time on a trip. Or see family. And what would have been, you know, 3 hours by car was like 2.5 hours by train. Slower, way slower than car? Oh, yeah. Oh, probably was a bunch of stops, too. Yeah. Kind of how does, the interstate bus system, the Greyhounds, where it's gonna cost you, like, as much as the fucking car would, and it's gonna take 3 times as long. And you have to do, like, 8 stops. Yeah, fuck, it ain't worth it. Ooh, so I got a lobster. Black spotted grunt. Wanna go Toronto by train? 12 hours, 18 hours by train? Ugh. The only other option is driving or flying. Rapid fish, we're getting a lot of same fish. We need better options. But no one wants to buy them. Big circle. Big circle. Big. Big circle. One more. A little bit rounder. Good enough. There's a way to make almost perfect circles if you can get your arm working the way you want it to. Flying is too expensive? Yeah. It's like, it's quicker. Like, do you want the speed or do you want the cost? And or do you want your junk handled by TSA if you go through the States? I don't know the Canadian. Because there's some cons that have been going on, like, I would love to have gone to. Like, I just don't want to fucking, have to drive through Texas. Or out to LA. Heard of a bobbit worm? I have not heard of a bobbit worm. Circles. 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 Egg shape's fine. Looks like a Souls boss and apparently almost immortal. That sounds like a tardigrade water bear. Cool, more immortal worms. Their lobsters are also immortal too, aren't they? Sound crazy like that? Biggest one was almost 10 feet long. I hate that information. That sounds like a nightmare. Immortal 10-foot long worm. Good thing I've never seen one. I'm okay with the earthworms that are like, I keep by my plants. Them's fine, but if they get any bigger than that, they're gonna have to go. Okay, we're almost done with our spheres. Woo. I love how sneaky the sound's supposed to be. Or not really supposed to be, but it kind of comes off as whenever someone's fishing. I just don't pay attention. I hear go whoop. You sneaky fisherman. It's deep sea creature, warm deep water. Oh. Good, I can stay there. I don't want to deal with it. It can stay in them waters. I won't mess with it. But it better not be coming up here and messing with me. I'm in my own little pond. What'd you get? Another perch. Oysters. sponge. How is the pond not dried up with that sponge in there? His Bob. Yes, his Bob. Nick's gonna get his pants. Please be a spatula. Be really funny. Damn. Ooh, pancake. You got a big pancake. That's a big pancake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice pancake. Ooh, legendary too. Get some good legendaries, man. First we got a whale, now we got the pancakes. We getting some good creatures. I need to figure out a way to make this one a little bit more interesting. The middle wall perspective. But it's just very very easy. You just draw one wall. Ooh, cod. I do like to make the walls a different little shape. Kind of curve them a little bit. Yeah, that weight was good. 1,234. Got a scooter! The ankle destroyer. Are those by a company called Razor? Those are Razor scooters? The peripheral company can do the funniest thing. Make them RGB. It's a good fishing today. I have to make cookies again, falling asleep. Did you not get a good night's sleep? Razor sharp against the shin for sure. Oh, I was more of the ankle hitter. I bruised the side of my feet more than the front of my feet. It always like flipped to the side, just whack, right on the bone. Ugh. Ugh. I kept waking up. You need to fix that. You need to get better sleep. Sleep's important. Don't ask me how my sleep's been. It's been shit. So I know you need good sleep. Why don't you fire up a game or something if you have time to game? Have something fun going on. There's a scooter hitting my shin. The PTSD. Like. I could still imagine the dull pain of getting hit right in that. Ugh. It's something that everyone recoils whenever they see it. It's like watching a guy get hit in the junk. It's like you see someone getting hit with the scooter. Like, ugh. I know that. I feel it. I can sympathize. I should make these different colors. Oh, we won't. Might go and say make a whole shepherd's pie. That sounds tasty. Ooh, if you're making savory pies, make a chicken pot pie. And that's my favorite food. Lobster. Pain that transcends physical touch. We all sense it. Just like within a certain foot radius, someone does it and it's like, oh, what happened? A sense of disturbance. I'm trying to like a real extreme angle. Eagle Ray got another pancake. Through the screen, I flinch. Oh. It is proof of psychic abilities watching someone get hit with a Razor scooter. Super, hello, welcome to the stream. We are just doing some, slowly working through, just some warm-ups. We'll get to, more gesture drawing stuff here in a second. A little bit more, interesting things. We're just chatting, doing some beginner art practice. Welcome on in. Don't have corn for the shepherd's pie. Gotta go cornless. How are you doing today? Hope you are well. Again, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate you. Make me want to work. That is 100% my intention. I do these every time I stream. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have, for the past few weeks, been doing art practice every day. I do it off stream as well. And then it's kind of the foster, or the community I'm working on fostering is people who either just want to hang or if you want to do some stuff. You are not alone. If you are someone who needs some other people to be around. How long have I been learning? So officially started trying at the beginning of this year. Was very inconsistent. Took some months off. We've been at this. I think this is week 3 of doing it on streams. Of following a course. So the stuff that I'm going through when I'm like, okay, here's the assignments for today. I don't make these up. They are Mark Brunette's art school. It is the first link there. It's a paid course, but of course, you know, you don't have to pay for it if you don't want to. His YouTube channel is very good. He has a lot of the same type of instruction as basic YouTube videos. You know, 12 minutes if you want to quickly learn a few different exercises or things to focus on, stuff like that. But that's what I do. So when I talk about assignments, that's where I'm getting them from. So I've been doing that. We're on week 3 of trying that, being more consistent. Today I'm trying to add a little bit more difficulty to my progress, just to try and get a little bit more skill. I've been keeping things very basic these past few weeks, so I'm just trying to make it a little bit harder on myself. I had that good challenge. Actually, I learned my coloring process from so you know how good his content is on YouTube, how good of free content that is. Well, good. So you're well aware of Mark Brunette. I do need to figure out, find some other YouTube artists to share. I feel like every stream I'm chilling out for Mark. But there's plenty other good ones. Line Sensei was another one. When we did do a reference drawing, I had referenced one of his videos. Very good as well. And of course, while you work, if you'd like to, exclamation point fish if you'd like to fish. It depends on what style you're wanting to do. You kind of direct people towards. Yeah, I'm kind of going for I do art. I'm learning art to eventually move into modeling for video games. So his style is kind of what I do. It's kind of work. Is what works for me. I'm getting tongue tied. Trying to think of too many things at once. There's definitely a whole bunch of other artists out there, depending on style, that I should find and make a list for in our Discord. We do have an artist alley, or artist boardwalk. In the resource section, I should find some different styles to share. Do semi-realism D&D stuff? Yep. I'm doing Nintendo 64 is what we're working on, so very basic, but still looks good. And the tunes right now, it's just a City Pop playlist that I have made. I don't know how much longer it has, but if I notice it kind of ends, it's on Spotify, it'll throw up more stuff afterwards. But if it starts losing vibes, we'll move to a different playlist. My song tracker is currently borked. I'll have to fix that. What D&D stuff? Nice. Yeah, we'll just do those 6. I don't want to lose my blue for consistency's sake. We'll go purple. I hope you guys just didn't hear that shitbox drive by. Ooh, CB Bottleneck. Getting some more beers. Breaking open some cold ones with the fellas. Ooh, more gummy worms. As much as I love the fishing thing, I get so distracted by it because I just love it. Oh, super free with the follow. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. We're getting real close to that 50 for VIP. Love to see it. As well as if you're interested, I have a YouTube where I post the VODs. I try and get those out the next day around noon CST. However, I've been a little late just because I do all of my stuff by myself. We have our little Discord that I need to fix the permissions on. The Twitter, Blue Sky, stuff like that as well. We're slowly growing. Taking our time. That's quite alright. Funny cooking to keep myself awake. Avoids me having to cook when I don't want to. Meal prepping to keep yourself awake is a strat. My voice crack when I say that? Hey, give me a drink. Alright, last thing. I didn't even notice you caught a fish fillet burger. That's adorable. That's funny. You found corn. You got the corn. Make the food. Ooh, don't see the artist alley. It should be artist boardwalk. Give me 1 second to fix that. Okay, we should be good now. Let's just draw some simple squares. This one I don't really do all too well. I know I need to do this one better. My free-handed perspective's not good. Ooh, got a rainbow fish. Zoom in a little bit. It's not showing up. Should look at it another time. Oh yeah, I'll look at it later tonight. Do apologize, it's not working. I don't know why. I wonder if there's something weird with the onboarding bit of it. I'm gonna actually write that down so I don't forget. I will need to get to that tonight. I need to make sure that works. But if something's like really borked, I don't mind taking the time to fix it. I need to do that. It's important. When I get to fixing it, I'll also add in the other channels for that art one. And we had a person, friend of the park, come by a few times. They were doing their cosplay artist. So I'm gonna have section for if one does cosplay or that kind of craft stuff. Just give them a chance to, or a place to show off if they'd like. Oh, that was too weird. Ooh, nice perch. Let's go real small. Draw square's a little bit bigger. Zoom out. You know, I feel like I'm doing that angle a lot. Let's do... Let's go this way with it. I get to use the potatoes you grew? Ooh. I tried looking around home improvement store today in my area. They had moved all their seeds or put them back into storage for the season because it's almost winter. I'm like, please, I want to grow some garlic. I could probably just throw, you know, bot bulb of garlic in the dirt. It should grow. I want other stuff. Ooh, got a trolley. Yeah, just the garlic and dirt. I mean, that's how it grows. They are bulbs. But like, I need spinach as well. We have I think we're predicting a lot of snow. Mostly nice cold winter. I get some hardy veggies growing. Same for green onions. Oh yeah. Duh. I didn't even think about that because I always have to cut off the roots. Green onions would be good too. I think if I had started yellow onions, let's see if I can in this area. Definitely gonna have a stash of caramelized onions. So always have caramelized onions on hand. Just heat them up, throw them on your sandwich. Oh yeah. That's the shit. Okay, that bottom one's too much of an angle. Yeah, one of those is slightly off, but it's fine. The stores don't want you to grow most things at home. I tried doing that produce piracy. My mom got a thing of black cherries, and I was like, ooh, I'll steal a few of those. No success. But like lettuce and whatnot, yeah, I'm gonna commit piracy with produce. I feel like I've done this angle already. Things buried and stuff like that are modified so you can't grow things for them. Oh, is that true? Damn. I mean, that makes sense. They patent their seeds, so of course they're gonna try and prevent it from being stolen. That's a shame. Oh, I need to get a picture of my Atlantic pumpkin, my giant one. It's not, you know, enormous, but it's actually getting pretty big. It's very yellow. And my tomatoes are coming in. You want you to go strawberries and stuff like that. Damn, that's actually the ones I was gonna steal next with strawberries. Try and put them in a grow tent during the winter, so I can have fresh strawberries. Damn. How dare they be greedy with the food? I keep drawing this angle. Strawberries you gotta buy a plant, buy local. I think local is gonna charge me so much. I'll probably just buy seeds and I've been pretty oh, and my sunflowers! I got a lot of them blooming. I got plants growing. I gotta show them off. I gotta fix that channel in the Discord. I've had pretty good luck with seeds, so I'll probably just continue those. We have a lot of growth chemical and whatnot from when my dad was growing some skunky plants. That I can just go ahead and yoink. Because honestly, what's better than just like walking outside and just picking off a fresh berry and be like, yeah, I'm gonna eat that. Gotta play Stardew Valley IRL. It's... yeah. If I had the chance to Stardew Valley myself, I probably would. If you was told like, yo, you just want to go off the grid and just have a small farm in a small town, I would really consider it. Nothing's better. We've had some blackberries and some black raspberry bushes. Sadly, we had a infestation of May beetles or June bugs, depending on what you want to call them. So that plant got chemical on it, and we didn't realize that cannot eat that produce. So I will go scorched earth on that thing and start anew. Been making fruit crepes with yours? Oh, yes. My corn's getting big, too. The stalks are real nice. I think they're sucking too much nutrient out of the dirt. I can't replenish it fast enough, or properly. But I am getting some ears of corn, and they're starting to grow kernels. They're not big yet. Or the cobs aren't that huge yet. But they're getting there. Tomatoes are about ready to harvest. Some of them, they're turning red. I thought they were going to be bigger. They are cherry tomato sized. They are super sweet 100s. So I might be able to make a nice pasta sauce. No herb garden though. If I had my own tomatoes and then grew some like basil and other spices too. Hell yeah. Because like, just the idea of like, you know what? I want a nice red sauce with some pasta. I'm gonna step outside real quick. And just get the stuff and you're good. Tomatoes here have been invasive this summer. It's not a problem. What should have been invasive was the pizza crusts and all the noodles. That would have really been invasive. Like, I got stuff to do with these tomatoes. We're making good sandwiches. Every next person grows them, they all got too much. That's the opposite of a problem. There's so many good things you can do with tomatoes if you can cook them right. Just join the Discord? Nice. I need to make more channels. It's very lacking on what I want to do. I need some stuff for some games. Probably some like programming sections too, just because that's what I do. So we'll have a little section for that. Definitely ones for games, you know, all the different kind of arts and crafts. Probably some food stuff too. We will really make it nice. If there's a need for what people want, we'll get to it. Nice, man. Stuff's growing. We're getting some viewers in. Damn, that's a good stream. It's a good day. Having fun. Chatting with you guys. Doing some basic drawings. Now here's the point where I'm going to start crying. That is the gesture drawings. 2 minutes. For anyone who does not do art, gesture drawings is you're shown an image for a certain amount of time, and you have that much time to kind of recreate it. Plums are coming out right now? Ooh. I forgot to black out flats, and now I'm regretting it. Oh no. Oh no. That level's over my head. I know some of the starfish. I know some of those words, but that sounds bad. Hopefully it's not too much work to go ahead and fix that. Alright, we're gonna do... I'll go ahead and link it, because I always have it in the video description as well. I use sketchdaily.net. There's some other ones, that's just the one I use. Just skipped it and started rendering. But because I do the grayscale to color method, don't have any issues. Oh, okay. Oh. I gotta look how to do coloring. Not enough to try and do it, just kind of enough to know the process. If you guys want to see it, Sketch Daily. Just I think it's made by the Reddit community. It's good. It's got like 2,000 images for this one, different sections. I'm just getting a drink and then I'll start here in a second. Oh, that's at the home improvement store. I could just call it Lowe's. Honest recommendation to worry about grayscale before color. Belly control is so much more important. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, because then you can just throw things in and change color that way because you're shading in early. Good, good. I was at Lowe's, there was a, I'm not even fucking kidding, a banana plant. Like, there's no way we can grow bananas in this area. Apparently we can. And they're like a blue-green one that turns yellow and supposedly tastes like ice cream? I want them to taste like banana, but if I can grow homegrown bananas, I'll make the ice cream myself. I just want the banana. Alright, it's my timer still work. That'd do. So far in the art journey, my biggest hater has been figures. I feel like I can kind of do, if you're like, okay, do a room in 2-point perspective or whatnot, I could probably do it if I took the time. But if like I have to sit down and kind of draw a figure, oh, I'm lost. I don't know where to start. I can't make the shapes right. I'm like a child struggling. But I guess you gotta struggle, right? Okay, let's do this. So as you notice, if you kind of watch me do this, you'll notice that I changed the poses or whatnot. It starts to kind of fall out of sync with the OBS timer. Either the one on Sketch Daily or the one on OBS, one of them is off. Or it starts to get off. So it kind of just doesn't match up. But I could really just count how many poses I've done. And these are not that great. This is a very tough practice. But it's a fun one. It's going to look better once I'm able to kind of focus on the ratios and the shapes a little bit better. But my biggest focus right now is just to make the pose identifiable. I've had very good success at those. So it's a win. Offer a bit of advice? Sure. I'm always down to get some good advice. I'm very self-taught. So if you see something you're like, ooh, do this, you'll have better success. Or it'll be easier or whatnot. Always down for that. There's a 12-line just message study. Just really want to focus on larger shapes of the pose and then build on it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I will have to check that out. Basically make a little doodle skeleton, then the details. Ah. I think that's what I'm trying to do. I didn't know of the method, but I always tell myself I need to focus on just really the gesture, not much detail on it. But then I always start adding way too much detail. That is a good suggestion. I will have to check that out. Thank you. It happens to everyone. That's the beginner thing. It's like, oh, I didn't know about this secret. Well, yeah, because I don't know of many secrets. It's the rite of passage for beginners. You must do it wrong, figure out the right way of doing it, and then do it better. Gotta break down the gesture down into shapes, circles, squares. Definitely growing pains. Oh. Soft taught as well. Oh, cool. Good, good. Well, now I have something new to check out tonight. Sick. That's actually really nice, thank you. I don't want that to sound disingenuous. Let's choose way too pointy. But negative space? There's definitely a lot of ways of getting at it. I think for some of these, I'll have to kind of do them as a as figure study to kind of not have to rush with the time. Because I think that's what's really getting me is like I'm just trying to do as much as I can within the 2 minutes. That's not a lot of time for me. But if I can sit down and like take the time to practice out the skill and really, yeah, practice it, figure it out without rushing the time, that'll also be a real big help. Got an art big brother. Yes, I did. Thank you. Like seriously, really do appreciate it. And that's kind of also the idea of the community. I won't be I won't be the only beginner. There's definitely people out there who's gonna want more stuff to know. So if we can kind of grow out that community and have other people here, everyone helps each other, right? Kind of makes me feel like I know what I'm doing. Glad I can be the one to teach. Oh, that looks crap. That's fine though. Don't get twisted. I'm still very lost. If you know it, but if you're better than me, I will gladly take the advice. Gross. Kind of helps me too, though. Yeah, that's one of the. If you're trying to learn something, learn it in a way that you have to teach it. Uh, Teaching helps reframe and solidify things in the mind. So by being here and helping me, and then hopefully again and some others, everyone grows together. Oh, that hand's way too blocky. That didn't help any. I made this one too big. There has been one thing doing it this way has kind of helped me learn, and that's to not fucking panic when I do art. To just kind of go more with the flow and not worry about shit. That is one thing I do struggle with. Perfectionist, internal panic. Any panic, especially digitally. Got nothing but tools? Yeah. But it's the, I have to make it look good kind of panic. This doesn't look right panic. Alright, that's gone. Just leave the heads as a circle. And it's not even with stuff like I'm new with. I come from an audio engineering background. And even doing stuff that, like, yeah, I knew this. I'm helping teach other people. I'm still like, oh god, it's not right. Had 5 hours of character clothing design. Art's one of those. I don't think every skill is, but art's definitely a. You're gonna struggle. Just embrace it. Didn't grasp my emotions, but panic while drawing. I have a full-blown panic attack. That's for something that doesn't hurt you, like physically. There's some fear associated with this, and it's just skill learning. It's crazy. Humans are weird. That looks bad. It's not that deep. It's no. It's just lines, man. It's not that deep. It's a joint touch to your rock bottom. Well, I've walked in doing a foot study. But depends. How good was the foot? Is it like, oh, it's alright? Or it's like, that's too good. There's like a lot more detail in the foot than everything else. I'm getting that little like nervousness with like what I'm looking at when I'm doing these gesture drawings, because some of these are kind of nudes. I'm like, please, no one can see my monitors when as soon as they walk in the room. I was like, please, no one look at what I was doing. That chin looks bad. I'm gonna leave my circles. I was cooking. It was all feet. Oh yeah. Kind of thing. It's like whenever you search up references, be like foot reference images, parentheses in the search bar. It's not a fetish thing. I'm just an artist. Please don't judge me. Don't be putting on a list. Oh, that's funny though. It's like, please don't judge me. I'm just trying to draw. Please don't let the boobs come out weird. If anything looks right, please let those look right. Oh no. He was doing gestures. Brother-in-law walked in the office. Are some people naked or being weird? Maybe a little bit of both. There's just some. It's like, alright, this is not bad. This is not bad, and it's just. Could you just like tuck it in a little bit or something? Just like move, please, a little bit. I can't focus on the gesture. It's staring at me. I get it, like, no clothing makes the reference a little bit easier to focus on. Her shoulders are kind of hunched. Speaking of hard to see through clothing. Stop yelling at me, cat, please. Thank you. Yeah, she woke up and ate, and now she's ready to yell at me. Penny, please, I'm trying to draw. Man. Stop yelling at me. Cat gesture? Oh. Oh yeah, my plan is when I do games, we've had a lot of animals over the years. So one thing I'm gonna do is add them in. My little homage. So we'll have a lot of animal drawings. Not bad. And now she hopped down because she's not getting attention. Now she's gonna go eat and go back to bed. And this is what she does all day, every day. She's wearing a big dress that gets to your legs. I have a minute left. I hate to leave it just like that. We'll try and copy the dress. Potatoes peeled, meat thawed. Ooh, food's coming together. Small details. Does I have time? Okay. I mean, not 100% right, but it's fine. Oh, this guy's a very distinct head shape. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. Gotta head out. Hey, thanks for hanging out and fishing. Do appreciate you. Hope to see you again. Do have a good rest of your night. Get some good sleep, get some good food, and rest up. Okay, move layers. I did not have to rush. The image did not change. Yeah, real thick neck. That's a little exaggerated, but no, this guy's got a tall enough neck. Lock it so I don't draw the wrong layer. These lines are not confident at all. Locked out flats. Gonna sound this before I do any rendering. Yeah, take some time and go and check it out. Always check your work. Hopefully it's going well and it looks nice. That's a little rough. Oh, that's rough. Sorry if I missed anything in chat. Dude, my Chatterino 7's doing the thing where it just keeps disconnecting. So if anyone said something I missed, uh, I haven't chat on another window. I'll have to fix that here once this is done. But I just take a look a little bit farther and it should be fine. You make the feet way too big. Okay, everyone's wearing fucking chunky ass boots. Oh, I got 7? Okay. Oh, he's ain't showing drop frames or anything, so it's just Chatterino being weird. That's when his shoe is actually wearing a chunky ass boot. prop out forward. I can't see the rest of her arm. Yeah, it's something like that. Oops, wrong tool. Wrong way. Always off a roll on the key dial. My fingers aren't on home row. Take a little time to take a drink. These are going all right. For my skill and how I'm doing them, they're pretty good. But I know I can do better. I just have to practice the better way of doing it. All about process and how things are done. Not about giving the heads a proper shape either. As a pro tip, put chili sauce in your meat when making shepherd's pie. Ooh. I usually just use mushroom gravy. Chili sauce sounds good. Oh, curse this barbell. Sounds good too. Yeah, mine's just very basic, so it's a quick and easy meal. So I can do it whenever I'm super tired. Oh, this is gonna look so bad. That's fine. It's gonna look bad. I don't know. I got 2 more of these. Every family's a different way of making it. Yeah, it's one of those recipes. That's it's just all very folky. And that's what makes it a comfort meal. It's always as your home. Because if they all tasted the same, that wouldn't have been of home. It's down to the foreshortening well enough. But I also don't know how to do foreshortening. All right, last 2 minutes. As a neck, I'm not going to worry about. Shake. Whoops. Can't really even do that. Our arms are in the way. Not high enough. This one requires arms are out forward, kind of towards the camera. I look at a little bit of an upper angle. The foreshortening is like destroying my mind. It's the last one. Okay, that was like the worst one I chose. The last one. That is time on those. That was half an hour. Not terrible. I'm a little bit out of it on these today, but it's okay. Those are really just more of those little fun exercises. Can't put too much thought into them at the moment. All right, next up is going to be perspective, and I'm going to attempt to do more sculpted shapes than just cubes. But we'll kind of do it as the we'll make the cubes as a frame, and then work off those in this sculpting. I think we'll start with the 1 point as always. Let's go throw on that layer. Let's make our perspective ruler. But how should I position this one? Kind of up and over. Just kind of wherever. Let's find a good spot, so it's a little rough. This sheet is also at a 1,000,000. Before it was a 4K image. This may be a little bit easier to use. That's much easier to use. So before I was kind of overwhelmed by the size of things. Like, oh, it's huge to forever to get to one side to the next. I'm just using too big of a sheet. Let's not draw on that layer. Even zoom out just a little bit more. Let's go to here to here. Go up. Be a little rough towards the horizon line. It's gonna get a little squished. That's still pretty good. Okay, we can take this apart by... We could just give it a bevel. Bevel. We'll smooth out the curves. Or we'll smooth out the corners. Turn the ruler back on. Gotta figure out the key for that, so I just put it on the key dial. Again, we'll adjust. Just kind of have them to assist with the curve. That's too high. Turn that ruler back on. Kind of can't do the one in the back. Just too cluttered. Tis coming along. Taters are done boiling. Ooh. Oh, you go all out. I use, like, pre-made mashed potato. But I guess you gotta go fancy. You gotta stay awake. Sounds tasty, though. I'm actually getting hungry myself. I don't remember what I had to eat today. Oh, I need the ruler on. Duh. Doi. That's alright. The ruler back on. Bring it all the way over. Yeah, it's not gonna be visible, so we won't show it. Let's go and clean this a little bit. I'll just bring that down to a 5. Again, as always, I'll kind of leave the outline kind of like shadowed, frame it. So it still kind of suggests there was stuff there without actually being there. Excuse me. Get rid of this one. It's supposed to be a smooth line. I'll get rid of this one. Oops. Wrong tool. Oh, that's the wrong line. That's why. Right? No, I just made it off. Okay. Hey, oh, it's Lexi. Thank you for the follow. Do appreciate you. Welcome on into the stream. Hope you're having a nice time here at the park. I should really make more art to kind of show off that theme. And we're just hanging out doing some art. I hope you're, if you're doing some stuff, you're able to relax and work along with us. Or if not, you just to hang out. Hope you're doing that as well. Again, thank you for stopping on by. I do appreciate you. I'm just practicing shapes and perspective. I'm doing some sculpting. So I'm kind of just starting from a box and reducing it down a little bit. I'm starting a little basic, just beveling the edges. I do need to practice my shapes. My construction. Do I just fade these ones out a little bit? They're not hard lines. If I did shading, having them for reference would be good. To know where the curve is at. As I don't really need them here. I'll go and delete them. I like it. We could take this up a notch by trying to curve in the edges as well. However, it seems like a lot of work. Probably should have done that starting from the box. We do have we could do that. We have the space for it. We can just do a new layer. Not if we don't have plenty of those. Ooh, we can do one try and find one for decent inspiration. We'll make one, we'll carve it out. Try to go something a little bit more of extreme angle. Not extreme, so extreme vanishing point kind of pushed off to the side a little bit more. And we'll carve a chunk out the middle, or at least on this side, on the middle. On this little bottom corner. Make it zoom back out. Let's go from here. Nope, from here. Actually, you know what? I'll lower this so we can go a bit taller. Connect that over. That goes up. Clear this out a little bit. Probably didn't go that far out with it. I want to make sure it was done. Bring these up. Bring that up. That should be level. Oh, good. No mistakes. Or at least very minimal mistakes. So let's go and carve out by hand. Probably should have shut the lines off so they're not straight. It's gonna kind of be tough. As these ones aren't the ones that are in parallel. You want to check it? A little off. This one here. This little halfway spots. I should do it this way. Stop relying on the rulers. Have them as guidelines, but not to snap to. My shapes get wonky, they get wonky, and I gotta learn to quit doing that. It's been 7? Oh, time flew today. It does not feel like it's been 4 hours on stream already. We did play Peglin for a little bit, which was fun. Goodness, we've had this for a little while. It's been nice. It's been fun today. Thank you guys. Clean the back half. I could just use a hard brush, but I like doing the soft one just in case. I like the way I get the edges better. I don't need this one. Then we don't need this outer one. Gosh, this one's a bit harder of a brush. Kind of get the big chunks out. And then we detail the smaller one. All right, we have the Tetris L block. Not bad, not bad. I'll be doing more of these later tonight. We'll do some in 2-point here tonight. But if I was smart, I'd take forever so I don't have to do figure drawing on stream. That's gonna be bad. That's gonna be real rough. I'm not too good with doing the it wants to do it in like a way to measure it. You know, to get the thumb out, something to measure with. That's real awkward. Doesn't seem accurate for me. We'll raise that up. We'll do the same thing, just shapes, and we'll carve out. Oh, yeah, that'll do. That'll do. We'll do it the thing off. I need to practice my lines in perspective. No more easy routes. Really putting in the effort. Just put in the effort lines. Let's do this one here. Adjust our lines. And move up this line. Ooh, that one's a little rough. Bring this point up before I move the last one to connect them. There, I should have been able to. Yeah, that line's just a little off. Oh, F. Keep changing layers. Or keep not changing my layers. Oh, no, I need that line. Don't have that one just yet. I fix the lines up. Make them all look pretty. And these should match. Or should line up. And they do, but my line was just not straight enough. There we go. I may have to rotate the canvas. And I usually don't, because the key dowel does not like to do that right. Let's do... Oh, you know, it'd be fun. We're going to bezel every corner. We're going to try to, at least. So I'm going to start... Make them a little bit lighter. Make some guidelines. These will be parallel, so I don't have to worry about them too much. So to do this, we need to carve out our corners. Kind of the same amount. I know it's tough in perspective. I struggle with the measurements. And that one's actually gonna be kind of in line as well. This one. Oop. This is going to take a little bit longer than the previous one because we have to use our rulers to cut 2 lines on each outside face. And then the upper one once we get to it. I'm just going to work around and then up and top and bottom. Actually, top and bottom, we have to measure 4 lines. And that's going to get a little more extreme. Excuse me. Oh, that was a whistle. A little bit more extreme whenever we do... If we do this in 3-point. Sorry about that whistle. Just to be sure. And it's a little off, but for the most part, nope. For the most part, it's good. Calling it. And I'll save that for the top when I get to it. I'll get to it now. Should might as well get to the bottom as well. That's very thin. I don't like that. I was going to do it a little bit thinner to match this line, but It does not need to match. Actually, I need to match up those points. Which that one did not do. Yeah, so I did this kind of wrong. You'll know they're even when you match up the lines. As you can see on this one, kind of didn't do. But I think I can kind of toss it up to balls. This one's just crooked. That's fine. I'll use a different layer to draw that on. And again, oops. This line, these should match up more or less. No, they should, not more or less. They should actually match up. And again, on the bottom portion, those should match. And these should line up as well, as they do. Yeah, balls. Again, keep messing that up. This one needs to line. We move these out of the way for... No, I need these ones. These ones I can move out of the way for now. These should connect. These should connect. Put on the little loops on the outside. Could turn that opacity down to 0. Just so if I do it, I don't see a line being drawn. No need to correct that. Take that one, go on this layer. Connect up these ones. And now I'm just kind of going around. Again, more outside one. Go to there. This one here. And go to there. It's actually too far. Which this may actually be like the correct one for this one too. So again, we'll just kind of go all the way over. At this angle, some of them did line up. I don't know if that means I did something good or if I did something bad. I did something. Okay, this is a clusterfuck. I have no idea how some of these are going to line up. We'll make it very obvious by using a dark pink. So first, I'm going to try to draw the lines that will be visible for sure. Just to kind of plan out to only really draw what I need to draw, because otherwise it's going to be very messy. For sure, have these lines. Now the fun part is these middle bits. That should curve in, and then that curve like that as well. This would curve to there. This is probably not going to look right, but I'm doing the best I can. And that won't even go all the way down to that line either. It would go down to this line. That looks strange. So this would curve like that. This one would go like that. This one would go like that. You know, it kind of makes like a curved triangle bit. That looks weird. And this is kind of not flat. That just looks weird. I'm trying to make that curve. I could see it in my head a little bit. That sucks. We'll change it up then. I don't want to leave something half complete. Which ones we did last time? The sides. Yeah, these. So we'll go, no. Yeah, we did these. We'll do, center ones. We'll mix it up. But we'll still make something. Try to turn this down a little bit. Just so I can see what I'm working on. Excuse me. That side looks a little weird. My pen's too thick at the moment for me to fix that. Alright, let's go to the sides. Hide that. Lines aren't clean, but that's not bad. Sorry, a little quiet. I'm just busy thinking. That happens sometimes. Alright. That's, I think, the only shape we're gonna do. We'll make in 2D or in 2 points tonight. I'm like about 15 left on stream, but I think I'm gonna end just a little bit early than usual so I can go and get some food. YouTube VOD, I don't know if I think I'll do the figure drawings on the recordings. But I will have to be doing those tonight. Fun. Hope everyone is enjoying. And on VOD, I will see you guys next time, if you guys are following along. Nighty nights.